guys, I hope you're doing wonderful. There's been just a lot of energies that I've been experiencing. I don't know about you guys, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to start out with my camera kind of facing this way. It's a little bit dark because I think a lot of us are working on those things and our shadows that are surfacing at this time. A lot of darkness, low vibrations, energies, frequencies that have been kind of blocked and stored within our bodies, our cells, that we did not possibly know were there. And this is happening personally within me and within lots of people on this planet. Everyone is experiencing something, but on the bigger collectives that are here as well. So we have been doing a lot of internal work. Many people who are beginning to awaken because of, well, there's been this COVID thing that has happened, which I made a video on before, how it is actually a positive thing because these things needed to have the light shined on them. And the world is at a place right now in which this is actually what it took in order to wake many people up, and it will continue because the light will shine, and it will continue to shine until all the darkness has been exposed. And that darkness and the light, like I talked about before, is opposite sides to the same coin. So everything starts with ourselves, and I've just been, there's times when I just don't know if I can keep going, and I'm talking and I'm asking for help from my guides. I am trying to figure things out. There's been just some obstacles in my way, even trying to get like certificates of live birth, and it's like all of a sudden it's lost in the mail, so there's like $47 out, or you're getting authentications of documents and they're so backed up in everything. Trying to record anything, it's difficult to do, so many things on that level for people who are trying to come out of contracts and correct their status, and doing the footwork to correct things that we unknowingly and have done in our lives. And so it's all coming back to shining our lights and stepping into our power and just working from our sovereignty within. And so I think it all matters and it comes together because all of it, like I was talking to someone today, and for each different man or woman, it takes a different message. We're all on unique paths, so it's going to affect people differently, your own story and what you've been through and who you are purposed into someone's life and an experience. And yes, we are creators and co-creators. We are survivors, not victims. So when we start to realize and remember who we are and then stand in that power, we can make a difference. But boy, when those low vibrations and those energies and stuff come up, you can kind of be put back for a minute to where you were, and you have to stand up and make a choice. And I met with my youngest daughter today, and then my first husband, my ex-husband, and he supervised the visit. And it's been since this whole pandemic stuff started, and I was able to talk to her, and she it was wonderful. It was nice to see her, but I see her struggling in many areas. And so what came to me this week when I woke up, because a lot of times I wake up around 3 o'clock, I had some insight. And basically it was that, looking at the world as a mirror to us. If we don't like something in the world that we see, we, go inside. We start with ourselves. And what came to me was that every relationship that I have right now, I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, what can I learn from this relationship? People who are struggling maybe with depression, people who are struggling with anxiety, with not knowing their purpose, with feeling like they are very alone, being very fearful, being like not trusting, lots of things that people struggle with. And so what I'm looking at in each of the people that I know, including my own life, looking in the mirror, but I'm looking at each of them as a mirror back to me, going, okay, what is it that is in me that maybe I have not healed yet? And I'm not trying to dig, but I'm trying to figure out how I can transcend this so that I don't keep choosing the same path and have that cyclical experience, you know, because there's a biofeedback loop that the universe gives to us, this big mirror, and we can learn from it. And that's what I want to do. I keep putting my hands out and going, I surrender. Do whatever it is that you have for me, but just align my will with yours. You know, with this invisible intelligence, some people want to call it love. Some people say Yahuwah, God, field. There's 0 point, just energy. There's so many different ways to say it, and I'm okay now with any of them because I know that we're all one. And so, you know, I woke up too one time and I was like thinking about when I was studying about Yahuwah and the family I was studying with, and how they opened my eyes to so much of being able to question and being able to know that, I mean, really the teaching was that everyone is one, and that all the messengers in the scriptures were Yahuwah in the flesh. But it goes deeper. All of us are that same energy. We're just here in human form. And I watched Christina Lopes right before I turned this on, and she made me remember a message I've been getting too, is that I've been told several times over the last month or two, you're almost there, you're almost there. So it's like when you feel like giving up sometimes, or you feel like, you know, you don't know what to do, and you know, you just like want to throw your hands up. And I've done that, and I've yelled and I've cried and all that, but we're almost there. Don't give up right before, you know, you finish the race. And the what your reward is on the other side, you know, the light shining. And so she was talking about how on August 8th there is the Lionsgate portal where the star Sirius aligns with our planet every year, and it's 26 times brighter and stronger than our terrestrial sun. And this is a time where this divine light is shining down onto our planet and into our bodies, and it is a time where we step into our power. It's like a turnaround to where we've been doing all of this, all this stuff has been surfacing. We've been doing shadow work. And so now, you know, this light is going to carry us forward. And anything that we have not healed yet, you know, that we see in ourselves or it's been reflecting back to us, we can work that out, work through it, surrender it, love ourselves awake, and then be able to move forward in the power that we have within us. So she's going to do a meditation on August 8th, 2 o'clock Eastern time. I'll leave a link in the description box to her channel. You can go to it if you feel like it. She's going to sit down, and usually about 2,000 people meet. And, you know, whatever resonates with you, take that with you if you decide to do it. And so I just wanted to share this because it was confirmation to me. After I met with my daughter, I cried after she left, and I just felt like, man, I want to be able to do more. I want to be able to shine my light. I want to, you know, do so much for all of my offspring. And it reminds me of when I was trying to really do everything and clean everything out of the house and trying to take care of their health. And, you know, I was learning, and I was just like trying so much. And then when it all came down, it's like I lost all of it. I was trying so hard, but yet all the things that I was trying wasn't working. And so it really comes back to just loving myself, healing myself, and walking, being, if you want to say Yahusha or Jesus's hands and feet, or, you know, just knowing that we are here and we are the change we've been waiting for, you know, we are able to touch so many lives just by remembering who we are. And so I just wanted to come on here and kind of share with you guys. Sometimes we're trying so many things, and surrendering means to me that I gotta let go some more and trust that these doors are going to open. So the lack of trust I see in some people or some relationships in my life, or there's conflict there, or whatever it is, I can go within with that thing and see, where do I feel that still in my life, and then be able to then step into who I truly am. Let's all do this, you guys. So let's transcend those things that we have been allowing to bind us, and let's love the darkness that, you know, is part of us, however you want to say it, because we are dark and light. It's which one are we feeding the most? And are we allowing that darkness to be our driving force, or is it something else? And I choose light. I choose actually the center path, and I choose to not attach to things that are having power over me. I don't want to consent to things that, to anything that is giving my power away. And we've been taught to do that for way, way, way too long. So you guys, let's step into our power. And I was going to turn this around because here's the light, and sometimes when the light shines, we squint because we've been in the darkness for so long. So let's not be afraid. Let's not be afraid if we're going to squint, because that light is going to help us, and it's going to move us in the right direction. And so that path will be open to us, and I'm going to continue to trust and to open myself up for the will of this great intelligence to guide me, and my spirit guides, the animal guides, my ancestors, for Yahusha, Yahuwah, you know, those who have been sent here that are my guides to lead me back to source. And I hope that I touch people's lives, you know, that have been placed here along the way. And so it's all part of the journey, you guys. And I will see you on the path, or in the field, however you want to say it. Namaste to you.